Live yet? All right, I think we are live now. So hello everybody, welcome to another live stream here on Woo English. And as always, I will be your host. And today we're gonna talk about AI, very interesting topic. I think that most of you liked. So please, just before we can start, if you can confirm to me that the video and the audio are clear for you. All right, this is just part we'll see today. So let me just adjust the screens and everything because I'm not in my normal sitting today, and I have like I see more people joining. Welcome to the live stream. As I said, today wars, as you can see in the title. And what do you understand from the word AI? Musa, hello. This is the first time you come on time, my man. This is the first time you come on time. Hello, Rishi. Hi, man. How are you? So you are here again. Nice. So you are one of our loyal followers today. Awesome. So what do you guys understand from the word AI wars? What do you understand from this expression or from the title of today's live stream? What do you understand from this? Let me share with you my screen. So we entitled our live stream today AI wars. Do you know what does that mean? Because it can have different interpretation. Correct? Fine. I'm doing very well, Rishi. Thank you so much. I'm very glad that you managed to attend today's live stream as well. And I'm sorry, guys, if like the setting is different. I'm traveling now. By the way, can you hear me well? Can you see me well? Can you please confirm in the chat that you can see me well, that you can hear me well? Is the sound and camera good? If you could confirm for me, please. And at the same time, can you tell me what do you understand from the expression AI wars? AI wars. That's how we titled today's live stream, AI wars. What does that mean? What do you think? Can you give me some guesses before we go to the listening for today? Because this same title that you have right here, all is well. Great, Rishi. Great to hear. How is the weather today in India, in your country? Musa, wonderful, wonderful. How is life, Musa? What about you? How is life? It's been a while, man. We see you like once in a blue moon. Let me write for you this expression. Once in a blue moon. When we say something happens once in a blue moon, we mean that something happens very rarely, like not always, like from time to time. That's what the expression once in a blue moon means. Artificial intelligence, absolutely. What about the word wars, Musa? What does it mean that? Artificial intelligence wars or AI wars. A very interesting title, don't you think? What does, let me write it for you. What does AI wars mean? That will be the title for today. So what does AI mean? AI wars mean? All is well. Okay, great. Thanks, Walla. Great, Musa. Great, awesome. So basically we'll discover together, but if you have any like idea about what does the expression AI wars mean? What does the title? What do you think? So from the title of today's live stream, what do you expect the live stream to be about? Basically, that's the question. What do you expect the live stream to be about? So I see new people here joining. So welcome. And let me very briefly introduce the channel for you guys who are new to this channel. So Woo English is a channel dedicated to learning English through stories. We believe that the best way to learn English is in a context if you expose yourself to a good context. And we believe also that the best context you can learn English from is stories. Like, and for our stories, we are not talking about imaginary stories. We make stories that it touches your life, that interests you, like what's going on between America and China, what's going on between Iran and Israel and Palestine, what's going on like with the AI wars that are going on today. So Musa says that war that humans created may be created with AI. So for Musa, that's what the title means. All right, so let's start discovering today's topic through a quiz. So I have a quiz for you. I want you to answer it. If you don't understand or if you don't have the answer, you can just guess. I want you guys to guess today, all right? So the first one, which company created ChatGPT? So ChatGPT is the most used AI tool, I think, in the world. So because there are different AI tools, and the most used one is ChatGPT. So which company created ChatGPT in your opinion, guys? I know a lot of you already know the answer. So which company created ChatGPT? This is just like the appetizer. We are just like warming up, all right, using these questions. Hello, Pamela. You came right on time. Pamela, how are you? So as I said, um, uh, like there are different companies. One of them created ChatGPT, which is the most used AI tool because there are a lot of AI tools. The most was that A, B, C, or D. You can name them A, B, C, or D. I forgot to name them. Sorry for that. So which one do you think created AI, ChatGPT? All right. And Rishi says it's OpenAI. Interesting answers. Yeah. All right. So let's check the answer. The answer is very simply OpenAI. Google, they have another chat GP or another AI tool, which is Claude. I think it's called Claude, which a lot of people say it's more powerful than ChatGPT. I've never used it, to be honest. I always use ChatGPT, so I'm not sure. I'm not sure. All right. What is a real risk of AI in war? So if we take, because AI has a lot of uses, of course. Uh, if we use it in war, what is the most risky thing? What is the most dangerous thing or the real danger of AI war? Is it misfires in decision making, too much human control, replacing computers with humans, or sending soldiers instead of drones? Google, Amazon, Apple, America. Exactly. Yes, all of them. ChatGPT. Yes, you don't know ChatGPT? Pamela, come on. AI. It's the most known AI tool. It's the most. Do you use AI, Pamela? Do you use AI? I think OpenAI are is American as well, isn't it? I'm not sure. I'm a dead loss when it comes to technology sometimes. C. Musa says C. Replacing computers with humans. I think. So as I said, for Google, they have their own like AI tool, which is called Claude, which is very powerful, by the way, which is very powerful. B, too much human control. So I have C and I have B. Musa says it's C, meaning replacing computers with humans. And then Pamela says maybe the risk of using AI in war is too much human control. Well, actually, the right answer is misfires in decision making. What does that mean? If we are using an airplane that uses AI, that uses artificial intelligence to shoot people or to drop bombs, maybe it can make mistakes and it can drop it on a different city, for example, or it can murder like civilians instead of soldiers. It can mistake civilians and soldiers. Civilians are people like normal people who are not involved in a fight. So these are some very, it's miscalculations. It's the mistake that any machine can do. And since a lot of people like rely on it too much today, like the amount of risk that it can make is like real danger, really dangerous. What is a drone? Yes. So since we are talking about drones here, especially here, drone. What on earth is a drone? What do you guys think? What is a drone? This depends on GPS, but it also depends, Rishi. It also depends on like identification. Is this a person or is this a soldier? Is this a civilian or is AI still has a lot of issues with this? AI sometimes cannot distinguish between a person and a car or something. Like they need to be trained like too much. So what about this question? What is a drone? S. You mean C? A. So I have one A. Let me show you a drone so that we can answer and we can learn at the same time. All right, let me pull up a drone. Because there are too many types of drones, by the way, right? There are too many types of drones. The drone we are talking about here is not the drones that you can see like with normal people. Let me show you. Let me show you. So, all right. Let me show you a drone, and then I'm going to show you another drone. And both of them now use AI. And it can be really dangerous. So this is a drone. But before, let's answer first. So a drone is a flying robot. That's the definition of a drone. Can we see a picture of it? Of course we can. Of course we can. So let me show you some pictures of drones. Wait a second. No, this is not what I mean. No, wait a second. I just want pictures. All right. So this is a drone, for example. I think this is the one that most people know, which most of the time it has a camera and it can fly and it can like take beautiful pictures during festivals or during like some beautiful scenes. But this is also a drone. This is another drone, another type of drones. And this type of drones is mostly used in wars. Like this drone, it does not have a pilot. The pilot is sitting in an office and it goes by itself and on itself and it drops bombs based on AI models that it has internally. So it can go, it can analyze what's going on, it can analyze if this is a person, a normal person, or if it is a target. And this is the real danger. Like these are very dangerous drones, by the way. So when you hear war drones, it's talking about that. Victoire, hello. It's been a long, long time. Yes, absolutely. So how are you doing? It's a spying flying device. Absolutely. There are these, as I said, there are these that are used in spying and they are used in like taking videos, but there are also these ones which are used in wars. And both of them are called drones, by the way. Both of these are drones, right? Both of these are drones. One is military, one is non-military. What's the problem with AI judgments? So when AI like observes a scene or like takes a picture and tries to analyze it, sometimes a problem can happen. What is this problem? Is it that they are too emotional, they lack empathy, they ask for help too much, or they take lunch breaks sometimes? Like AI want to have a sandwich. What do you think is the real problem that happens with AI when used for like to take its own judgments? What do you guys think? So just very quickly, today is B is correct. They lack empathy. All right, is correct 100%. All right. So this is just like very briefly to a reminder today. We are having a listening live stream, all right? So we are going to listen to a text, and then you are going to answer some questions about that text. And this way, we are going to learn language and we are going to improve our listening skills. And this is what we want. This is what our channel is all about. But before we do that, before we introduce you to the topic, we always like to do a little bit of warm up, of preparation. So we are now just preparing. Pamela C, they ask for help too much. Doing well, thanks. Great, great. All right. I hope all was good. I hope all is good. All right. Well, actually, is that they lack empathy. They have no emotions. So if a soldier, a real person, sees a woman with a baby, they will feel very emotional and maybe they will not shoot that person. But with AI, they don't have this. They don't have feelings. So even if they see a little kid that did nothing, they can like shoot the baby. But I know of an army that does that as well, right? America, I'm looking at you, and Israel as well. We're looking at you. What is a smart home? Because this is one of the things, one of the concepts we will hear about in today's live stream. A smart home. What is it? What do you think that is? What is a smart home? So, what is a smart home? Is it a house run by AI, flying house, moving house, or online house? Though I don't know what is an online house. A online house. All right, Rishi, that's a good answer. That's a good yes. Moving house. Interesting. Well, basically, like a smart house is a house that is run by AI, and basically, a smart house is a house that you can control from your phone, even when you are not at home. So it everything is controlled by application. For example, here you can see like this person can control the lighting, the security, the heating. They can control the temperature, everything from the application. They can control the doors, they can control security, they can control everything, right? So that's what we mean by a smart house, okay? So basically, that's a smart house. It's okay. It's all right. What can an AI, let me share this, what can an AI driven cameras do? They are too emotional. Oh, I forgot to change this. All right. All right. Sorry for that. All right. I forgot to include the right options. But anyways, all right, we can move on. So as I said, today we are going to have a listening about AI. We are going to listen to two chapters. I'm gonna just give you an idea about the two chapters. Chapter number 1 talks about the different uses of AI, how AI is used today in different fields. The second chapter we are going to talk about talks about not the advantages but disadvantages, the dangers of AI, especially when it comes to wars. So without further ado, I'm going to remind you of the 3 rules that we have for every live stream. Rule number 1, listen carefully because I'm going to ask you some questions at the end. Listen carefully. I'm going to ask you some questions. Number 2, while you are listening, while we are doing the listening, and you will see the text in front of you, if you don't understand the word, please feel free to ask me in the chat, and I'm going to explain the word for you. Number 3, rule number 3, don't forget to click that like button because that's your way to help spread this live stream. That's the only thing that we ask you to do, guys, other than benefit from all the things we do on the channel. Kindly, if you can click that like button, see if it's working or not. That would do a great favor to us. So without further ado, guys, let's jump into the listening. As I said, we are going to listen to chapter 3, chapter 4 from this video, which is 31 minutes long. So let's listen to it.
Chapter 3: A New World. Work, School, and Home. The world is not the same anymore. It feels different. It looks different because of AI. Jobs are changing. Fast. Faster than anyone thought. Some jobs are gone.
Exactly. And this is the danger, is that very fast some jobs are already gone.
Cashiers, drivers, factory workers, robots can now pack boxes, drive trucks, answer phones. One machine can do the work of 10 people. It does not need a lunch break. It does not need sleep. Some workers are scared. Will I lose my job? They ask. Will a robot take my place? Others see hope.
And this is, by the way, one of the kind of advantages of AI, which is that they don't get tired. An AI does not need a break. They don't get sick. They don't need like a maternity leave. They don't need a lunch break. They will never be late. And that's why human power is so like limited, all right?
New jobs are being born. Jobs that need human hearts. Jobs that need human dreams. But still, the change feels fast. Too fast. School is changing too. Teachers have AI helpers. AI checks homework. AI teaches math, science, languages faster than a human can. Some students love it. No waiting for help. No fear of asking questions.
Exactly.
But some students feel lost. The computer knows the answers. But does it understand the heart?
Exactly, because sometimes some people say, well, AI will replace a lot of jobs, including teachers. For me personally, I don't think so. If you think that AI can teach, you can tell me right in the chat, because sometimes to teach someone, it needs like a lot of levels. You need to understand the person in front of you. You need to understand their conditions, their circumstances. Like there are a lot of dimensions that go into teaching. It's not just like telling you information.
In some classrooms, there is no teacher at all. Only screens. Only machines. Learning
Yeah,
is quicker.
absolutely.
But is it better? Home is different too. Many homes are now smart.
This is what we said, smart homes or smart houses.
They listen when you speak. They answer when you call.
Exactly. You can just be sitting in your house and you say, please turn off the lights, and the lights will go on, so will go off. Or can you please heat the bathtub for me, and they will heat the water and prepare your bathroom. So houses also are getting very smart these days.
Turn on the lights, you say, and the house listens. Order pizza, you say, and the pizza comes. It feels like magic, but it is AI always listening, always watching. Some people love it. Life feels easier, safer, more fun. But others feel something strange, something missing. They miss the small things, talking to a real person at the shop, asking a friend for advice, not a machine. Are we gaining more or losing something important? In supermarkets, robots fill the shelves. AI cameras watch who enters, who leaves. In offices, AI writes emails, plans meetings, makes decisions. In hospitals, AI helps doctors, finds problems faster, suggests treatments. It sounds good, it sounds smart, but behind every smile, there is a question. Who controls the AI? Who teaches it what is right and wrong?
Very good question.
And another question.
Because if they teach it
Where-
wrong, things will go downhill very, very fast.
Where do we fit in this new world? Some people believe this is the start of a golden age, a time of miracles, a time of wonder. Others believe this is the start of something colder, lonelier, less human. The truth is, nobody knows for sure. We stand between two futures, one full of hope, one full of fear, and the choice will be ours. Chapter 4.
All right. As I
Shadows
said, we're going to listen to chapter 3 and chapter 4.
Behind the screen. We see the bright side of AI. Smart homes, fast jobs, easy answers. But there is a dark side too. A side we do not always see. A side we do not always want to see. It hides behind the screen.
Amala, all right, share with us your answer. Take some time, share with us your answer. I would love to hear your answer.
Behind the code. Today, cameras are everywhere. On streets, in shops, in schools, even in your pocket, on your phone. These cameras do not just see. They watch. They learn. They remember. Who controls these eyes? Who decides what they watch? In some cities, AI watches every move. Who you meet, where you go, what you buy. If you do something wrong, a camera sees it. A machine judges it. Not a human, not a neighbor, a machine. In some places, AI decides who gets help, who gets a loan, who gets a house, who gets a job. It reads your face. It reads your history. It makes a choice. But machines do not understand mercy, or kindness, or second chances. And it gets darker still. Silent weapons are being built, drones that choose their own targets, AI that fights without a human hand, wars without warning, battles without soldiers, just code, just numbers, just death. Some say AI will protect us. It will stop crime. It will stop war. Maybe they are right. Maybe. But what if AI is used to control,
Exactly.
not protect?
Exactly.
What if a government uses AI to watch every citizen, every word?
And in some countries, by the way, they are already doing this, like in North Korea, for example, in China, I think. They are already installing cameras like around the streets to control people, to see what people are doing.
Every step, every dream. What if a company uses AI to sell lies instead of truth? What if AI makes mistakes and no one can stop it? Mistakes by humans can be forgiven. Mistakes by AI can be endless, can be invisible. When machines know everything, where is freedom? When machines choose everything, Where is choice? There is danger. When we believe machines are perfect, there is danger. When we give away our power, bit by bit, click by click, smile by smile, not with a bang, not with a war,
Exactly.
but with a whisper. Some people say, do not be afraid. We control AI. But others ask, are we sure?
We control AI, but until when? All right, until when are we gonna control AI? Or like the text, like, are we sure that we're really controlling it?
Are we building a helper or a master?
Wonderful. I really like this question. Are we building, when we build AI, are we building a helper that will help us, a tool that will help us, or a master that will control us? I would love to finish with this question later on.
Are we making a tool or a trap?
I really like this.
The shadows behind the screen are growing, and we must open our eyes before it is too late. Chapter 5: When AI becomes a hero.
All right. So we're not gonna listen to this. I'm
AI
gonna stop here because we just said we are gonna listen to just two chapters. But I'm gonna very quickly just type this question: is AI a helper slash tool or a master slash controller? I really like this question, so I just included it. I didn't have it in the beginning, so I'm gonna include it actually. All right, share this instead. So let's see if you guys. So I hope you understood the text very well. I think the language was very simple. I think the ideas were quite clear. I didn't see no questions in the chat. I will assume that you guys understood everything. And I'm going to move on directly to the questions. And the first question we're going to have is this true or false? Robot. All right, let me see what you guys are saying in the chat. Robots are not ethical, moral, honesty, mercy. They don't know any ethics. Well, mostly if you program them to follow some ethics, they will. But we don't know if we control them or not. That's the problem. That's the problem. All right, so let's see if you guys were listening carefully or did you fall asleep during the listening. I'm gonna ask you some questions. The first question is true or false. All classrooms still have real teachers. Is this true from the text that we have listened to, or is this false? True. All right. So Victoire says this true. All classrooms still have real teachers. Maybe like the one who is in front of you now. True or false? For Musa, this is false. From the text, this is false. Let's check. Let's check. All right. This is false. In some classrooms, there are no teachers. So Musa is correct. Yes. In some classrooms, already people are using AI. And yeah, I'm not sure if this is a good practice or no. Like only time can tell us if this is the correct way to do it or no. Robots now sleep less than humans. Is this true? Is this false? Rishi says false for the previous one as well. That's very cool. They don't sleep. Absolutely. It's not that they sleep less. They don't sleep at all. Oh, yeah. So, yeah, they do not sleep at all. They don't need sleep. Some homes respond to voice commands. And if you can remind me, what do we call those homes? What do we call them? They have a name. They have a name. So, what do we call houses that listen to your voice commands? In some homes, or some homes respond, like the house responds to you from the text we listen to. And this is a very important skill. When you are listening, can you pick some information? This is what we are doing now, right? We are training you so that when you are listening to a text, or when you are listening in the street to a conversation, you can pick some information. You are not supposed to understand everything in a text, right? And you will never understand everything most of the time. Like when I read a book, for example, like the one I have next to me, this book. When I read this book, of course, I'm not gonna understand everything, and I'm not gonna remember 100% of the book. But I need to remember the most useful information. All right, and this is what we train you to do in these live sessions. For instance, like we listened to 2 chapters today, right? We listened to 2 chapters. How much do you still retain? Do you still remember from these two? Like, yes, turn on the lights, you say. So all you need to do is give the house some comments, and the house will obey. Robots now sleep less than humans. We already saw this one. All right, choose the right answer. So, number one, why are some jobs gone? Because AI is slow, because people are lazy, because robots replace them, or just moved abroad, like they are outsourcing. This is a word, by the way, I want you to remember, which is outsourcing. So, outsourcing is when you give your job to another person, right? Another person. We call this outsourcing. There are some companies that outsource a lot of their jobs. 3-3. So Rishi and Musa agree on this first question. Both of you guys say number 3. So no more answers. All right, let's reveal the right answer. And you guys are absolutely correct. Robots are replace them. Can you guys think about some jobs before we move to the next question? Can you think about some jobs that were replaced by AI? Give me examples of jobs that were already gone, that are already gone because of AI. I'm gonna give you one. Most all right. Most of the jobs are outsourced to India. Yes, especially customer service. Exactly. Yes, it's especially customer service, especially like call centers. So call centers is outsourcing. Is like an outsource task. So what are some jobs, guys, that AI have replaced humans in? For example, for me, I know a lot of people that used to freelance in what we call copywriting. Copywriting is when you write like content for people, when you write articles, so people pay you to write them an article. But we all know now that AI can do that in 2 seconds. Factories, absolutely. A lot of manual jobs, not just like intellectual jobs, even manual jobs. People have already been replaced. I think art will be replaced very soon. Art, unfortunately, books, even like writing, because in the past people needed a lot of time to write a book like this one. But now you can go to AI and you can ask AI to write for you a book about any topic that you like, and it will make it in like the blink of an eye, like very fast. School assignments. Yes, I'm a teacher, Musa, and I know this. Like, students no longer do their school assignments, they just rely on AI. And the problem is that we give homework, we give home, or we give school assignments because we know that people need to work at home to understand or to remember what they did at school. Philosophical jobs. Is that it? Philosophical? Is that it? So yeah, a lot of jobs are already gone. Um, why do yes, this is what Musa talked about. Why do some students love AI? Fast help, no teacher, more homework, more exams. A physical, all right, physical, not philosophical. Yes, there is a huge difference between physical and philosophical. Thank you so much, Ren. Thank you so much. Thank you. And I love having students like you, man. I love having people like you. One, fast help as well. Can you guys think about some jobs? Now you will think about the opposite, all right? Think about some jobs that you think will not be replaced by AI. So we talked about jobs that will be replaced by AI. Can you think about jobs that will not be replaced by AI? I'm gonna say teachers. I'm a teacher, and I'm just saying this. Maybe this is as a coping mechanism, but sometimes I believe teachers are not going anywhere. I think. What about you guys? What do you think are some jobs that are not gonna be replaced by AI? Fast help, exactly. So fast help. AI can help you very fast. And it can sometimes also mean no teachers, because a lot of students, they want to ask questions, but they are shy, or they are afraid of the teacher's reaction. So yeah, a lot of people can now ask like AI questions, and they answer without any like social pressure. What are some jobs that will not be replaced by AI? Can you answer me in the chat? Because you talked to me in the beginning about jobs that will be replaced by AI. Now I want you to share with me jobs that will not be replaced by AI. I said teachers, maybe you agree with me, maybe you don't agree. But I think teachers are very difficult to replace. We are here to stay, baby. We are here to stay. Corrupt jobs, like politicians. They cannot be replaced. Absolutely, they are not gonna allow them to be replaced. Rishi is laughing at me. Okay, thank you, man. You think I'm gonna be replaced? I'm absolutely not going anywhere. I refuse to be replaced. I absolutely refuse to be replaced. So what do you think? What are some jobs that you think will not be replaced? What can an AI do at home? Cook food, call friends, watch movies, turn on lights. Weird question, to be honest. One, cook food. Let's check. All right, it's turned on, but I think it can do all of these, right? I think it can do all of these. What do AI cameras track? Track being follow, right? Follow around your steps, your pets, your steps. Only teachers. The TV time. Imagine a camera that only follows teachers. It's a camera, but it can only detect teachers and then follows them. See what they are about. What are they doing outside of school? Your activities. It follows everything, basically, especially your steps. Um, what is the fear about AI? I think this is the last question. It's slow. It gets angry very easily. Maybe that's teachers. It can control humans, or it can't write. It can only wrong. Very bad pun. All right, let's reveal the answer. It can control humans. It can control him. Only me can get that angry, man. Rishi, Pamela. All right. Okay. I hope this was the last question because all right. This is the one I want to move to. So now what I want you guys to do is to look at the following paragraph. It's a paragraph talking about AI, talking about the topic that we discussed today. However, it was not written by AI and it has a lot of problems. It has a lot of mistakes in it. Can you guys help me find the mistakes and correct them? So I'm going to read it for you one time and can you like look at it, read it with me and try to detect the problems in it. So let's go. Correct the following paragraph. It has mistakes, right? Many people was believe that AI will solve every problem, but a truth is more complex. The machines can make decisions without understanding the consequences. If it was human, it might consider feelings, but it don't. In the future, governments should create better rules. People must to think careful before trusting the technology completely. Some say AI already changed how we live, but the cost has not been discussed enough. So what I want you guys to do, I'm gonna like do like this so that I can like correct it here. And if you guys can help me, I hope you can still see it well. If you guys can help me correct it, so that I can write like live. So you guide me, and I will write live, right? You guys need to guide me. Just tell me what is the problem, and I'm gonna correct it for you. I hope it's a little clear. Let's make it clearer. All right, I think now it's very clear. All right, correct the following paragraph. Any mistake that you spotted, you don't need to show me the mistakes one by one. You can just like tell me any mistake that you have spotted. Tell me here is the mistake. Many people believe that not was believe. Very good one. But I would say, Pamela, that we can use believe because this is a fact. When we say believe, that it means that they change, right? They change their idea. For example, in the past, I believed that Santa Claus existed. That means that I don't believe in Santa Claus anymore, right? Or in the past I believed in human rights, so now I don't believe in human rights, or I don't believe no in the like America that America defends human rights. So I would say believe. Did you spot any other mistake? But the way you corrected it, Pamela, it's still correct, right? Believe with our very good, without was, very good, very good. It's believed, like Pamela said, or it's believe. I think believe is more correct. Can you find any other mistakes here? But the truth, exactly. We don't say but a truth. We should say but the truth, right? The truth. Very good. All right, very good. But the truth. And here we corrected this one. We said believe is more complex. The machines can mix. I'm gonna. This is. There is another mistake here. Can you spot it? Very good, Pamela or Victoire. You are absolutely correct. You are correct. The machines can make exactly, Pamela. When we have, please notice, when we have modal verbs like can or like will or like should or like must, the verb that follows it should be in the bare infinitive. So it shouldn't have anything. It shouldn't have ed. It shouldn't have s. It shouldn't have anything. Without understanding the consequences. If it was human, here I'm gonna correct this one. So whenever you see if the verb that follows it, if it's in the past, it should be if it were human. I know a lot of you will say, well, we say it was, but in the conditional, we say it were, or if I were you. For example, there is an expression in English, if I were you, right? So if it's just hypothetical, right? When we're talking about imaginary, we can say in English, if it were, right? This can be correct in English. It might consider feelings, but it don't. I'm gonna like just point there is another mistake here. Just so that we can like can make not can make very good. I didn't see your answer, Victoire, but you are absolutely correct. Please, guys, don't forget to like. If you are new, don't forget to subscribe. It doesn't. Very good. That's the mistake because we have it, right? All right, let's correct this one. In the future, all right. Is there a mistake there in the following sentence? What do you guys think? In the following sentence, in the future, how many futures do we have? We have only one future. So when we have only one of something, what is the article that we use? Do we use an or do we use the? What do you guys think? Let me see if I can fit in the corner of the screen. All right, wonderful. I'm not hiding anything. In the future, if it were you, absolutely, Pamela, whenever we have if plus the verb to be in the past, we can say it were. Exactly. Victoire, you got it. In the future, not in the future. Why do we say the? Because we only have one future. We only have one future. Governments should control or should create. I've already mentioned this before, so I'm going to correct it directly. So we should say must create without the S because any verb that follows a modal verb should be bare infinitive. People must to think. I think this one is the last one. Create not creates, exactly. Totally agree. People must to think careful. There are two mistakes in this sentence. People must to think careful. Two mistakes. The must think, exactly. It's this one, Pamela. I don't see any. The people. All right, we're talking in general. Must think. So here it should be carefully, not careful. So these are the two mistakes. And I'm going to correct that before trusting the technology completely. Some say AI already says how we live. So this one should be live. I just want to move to the discussion because the cause has not been discussed enough. All right. I just want to move on. Sorry if I rushed you guys, but I just want to go to the discussion. I have one question that we asked before. Is AI a helper tool or a master and controller? What do you guys think? What is AI? Is it a tool or helper, or is it a master or controller? And why? This is the question. You heard the terrorist attack in India, at least 30 people injured terrorist attack. When? Just today? I'm very sad, man. I'm so sorry for that loss. That's so bad, man. 28 people. That's a lot of people. All of the above. Both. Why? Or how can it be both? Can you explain to me, Victoire? How can it be both? When did that happen, Rishi? I'm so sorry for you and for all the Indian people. Pakistan, all right. So I think there have been like a lot of back and forth between India and Pakistan recently. Master or controller? All right. I would appreciate it, guys, if you can explain to me your answers. All right, so let's maybe answer this one as well. If machines make all the decisions, so in the case of AI, like it's a machine and it can make all the decisions, who is responsible if AI makes a mistake? So if AI makes a mistake, who is responsible for that mistake? Do you understand the question in front of you? If AI makes a mistake, who should be punished? What do you think? Anyone? What do you think? So imagine an AI tool, for example, a drone that works on its own, made the mistake, and, for example, killed some people. Who needs to be punished? Of course, you cannot punish an AI. So who is going to be punished? All right, let's see. The programmer or the company that made the AI, it can be sued, especially in medical fields. But again, the problem, Victoire, is that the the company did not teach AI the mistake. The mistake was a mistake. Like even human beings make mistakes. That's the problem. So maybe I will ask this question in the on the channel. So in a post, I will share this question and I want you guys to share with me your answers there. Other than that, thank you so much for watching. Have a lovely weekend, everybody, and maybe see you on Tuesday. Take care of yourselves.